to hang
So
tight.
come here.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Rita Valente. Welcome to this masterclass, How to Make 10K in 6 hours. It sounds too good to be true. It's not, it's possible. And this is my own blueprint. So if you have the opportunity, like some of you, to be here on Zoom, take notes and ask the questions. If you are watching this on the Facebook group, please drop hashtag replay if you are watching on replay, or hashtag hello if you want. Just, I will give you some hashtags, then you can drop during the process, during this masterclass, and I can connect with you and help you and guide you and give you the same results. One of the hashtags then you can drop is hashtag Rita, because this month I'm offering the opportunity to few people to have a session one-on-one with me, where we will map out the step-by-step for you to get 10K per month organically on the next 90 days. And that is a complimentary session. It helps me to create an even better offer for my Phoenix Warriors, and I would love to work with you. If this is something exciting for you, if you are struggling, if you don't know how to go high ticket, or if you want to go low ticket, but you don't know how to make 10K, whatever it is, my brain is here to work for you. Okay, that being said, let me give you a little background story. So I'm an original artist. I was a DJ. I was touring the world, and I was able to do that because I knew how to use social media. I used to use Instagram. I used to have 117,000 followers on Instagram as my DJ account. And when COVID hit, I had nothing more to do than become to help other people. Become a coach doesn't solve it. Help other people how to grow online. And there is where I did start. I had a $500 offer. I was selling a lot, but I was overgiving and underselling. And what did happen? I burned out, and burnout is not nice. And I burned out to a level where I became depressed, and a lot of not so nice things did happen after that. So I went into a journey to find myself. I took some months off. I moved to Mexico, where I live right now. I'm Portuguese. I'm from Portugal. And I decided then I just did want to work with coaches. And I work with men as well. I have Justin on my Phoenix Warriors, but majority of women that I work, it's women that I work with. And it's something magical about working with healers and coaches who want to help other people, who want to have an impact, who want to change lives. And we all want to do that, but it's hard. We have a lot of pieces on this equation that we need to figure out. What is my niche? How I get engagement? How I can get a viral offer? How I'm going to find people? And how I'm going high ticket, since that is so trendy in our environment right now. So this is not a masterclass to tell you how to get engagement, but if you want more engagement, drop hashtag engagements, then I will send you a masterclass that is ready to go, and you can learn with me about engagements. It's not how to create a viral offer, even though I will give you a lot of hints. So drop hashtag offer. You can drop as well hashtag niche if there is where you are stuck. Drop the hashtags that make sense to you, because I will give you masterclasses that are ready to go, and you can learn more about that. And extra, I want to tell you then, one time per month here on this beautiful group, we will host network events. So we will all come together, we will all promote what we do and connect So network can be a great hashtag for you if it's that and you are looking for. Now, let's go to the juicy part, because you are asking, how she's going to teach me how to make 10K in 6 hours? That makes no sense. Let me tell you a little story. 1 year ago, and exactly 1 year ago, I had a ridiculous offer of $500. I'm not even going to tell you what was inside of the offer, but was a ridiculous offer of $500, and I was struggling to sell. The reason why it's difficult for us to raise our prices or to sell what we have is because we don't believe in our results, or we don't believe in ourselves, or we have imposter syndrome. So I knew I could do better. I knew, and then you always compare yourself to all the coaches around us who are saying, I make 10K, 20K, 100K per month. And you were like, why is everyone doing and I'm not? What is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. You need to figure out your own blueprints. I always say inside of my Phoenix Warriors community, my people work with me, then I have blueprint, I have strategies that work for me. But when we work together, what we do is we learn how to dance. In the container that I have, it's there a very strong community who co-create with you. And based on what are your goals, your niche, and your offer, we will figure out the best strategy for you. But I had no community. I had no strategy. I did pay high ticket coaches who did not teach me anything important. So, and in special, I knew I did want to raise my prices. But when I book a coach and they told me I did need to have a $10,000 offer, coming from a $500 offer, that felt like impossible. I remember I even had nightmares, and I'm not joking. I had anxiety and nightmares. And the 3 times then I pitched that, obviously no one bought because I was not aligned. So how can you create an offer that people want to buy and sell from the point where you are to a viral, to a high ticket offer? Or how can you make 10K in 6 hours? So this is step by step what I did. And please take notes and drop any questions, whatever you are here on Zoom or whatever you are watching me on Facebook. The first thing I did was I learned a big lesson. I understand then I had offers that I create based on what I did believe was what my people did want. And that is wrong. Because even if you imagine, I have people working on the Phoenix who want to help other people to dish the 9 to 5 and become coaches. And that is their journey. But even though that is their journey, they have a set of lens of glasses who don't allow them to see things like their niche, their perfect client are saying. So what you need to do is, you don't want to create any offer. You want to let your people create your offer. You don't want to produce any content. You don't want to record any course. You want people to tell you what they want. And this sounds a little bit crazy, but I'm going to tell you exactly how I did, and you will see the difference. So I did think, so a little bit background story. I coach lead generation, so business coaching, lead generation, how to find, how to create a viral offer, how to sell, how to close sales, how to have more engagement, all of that. But I found out that if my mindset was not okay, I was not going anywhere. So what I did is I went to find what was the best healing techniques than I could learn to use with my clients, with my Phoenix Warriors. And that's made me have this idea. Then I did want to create a business coaching with healing as well. And I believed in that time, so this is December last year, I did believe in that time that my people did want to fight imposter syndrome and go viral organically. So what I did, I went to my social media and I started offering that. I offer that as a complimentary session. I don't want to use the word free. I don't use the word free. I don't like to use the word free because this is an exchange. Coach G then is here and I love to work with her. She, yesterday on a session that we are having, she advised one of the other Phoenix Warriors to send the invoice for testimony. So the price of the invoice, or the value of the invoice, is a testimony. And that is where I start. So I had this idea, was imposter syndrome and go viral. I offer these sessions. Some people jump in. And when they jump in and they said, oh yeah, I want to have this complimentary session, I send them to a Calendly where I had 5 or 6 questions. And the questions was, where are you at now? Where you want to be? What is holding you back? What you would like to learn with me? And are you ready to give me a testimony? And if you like and you get tons of values, do you want to know how we can work together? These answers alone help me understand the pain points, the words they are using, and what they are looking for. And very fast, after 3 or 4 bookings, I did understand that my people were not looking for fighting imposter syndrome, or they are looking, but they did not want to say that. The outcome they are looking was how to make 10K per month. And I was making 10K per month. So I was, okay, so the hook or the title is wrong. You see? I coach how to fight imposter syndrome inside of whatever my intensives or whatever is my program. I coach that. But what they are looking is how to make 10K organically because they don't want to burn ads. So there I found, so I start my interviews, I start talking with people, I start grab a lot of information, and you go to these sessions with the mindset of, oh my God, I'm going to meet this person and she's going, or he is going to give me amazing feedback and I'm going to become an even better coach. And you give value, you don't hold back, you give the best as you can. Because I know some coaches say, oh, don't tell all your secrets, but you can tell all your secrets. They will not be able to implement without a coach. So tell all your secrets. No problem, don't hold back. I don't hold back. So, little note, if you put out there in groups or if you send some message or if you post on your profile and less than 10 people sign up and raise the hands, you have a little issue. Probably what you are offering, the title is not okay because you want at least 10 people to raise the hands and you need to at least have 10 people to get feedback. And if you can, and this depends on what are you coaching, but if you can record the sessions as well, because it's really, really, really important then you do this. Okay. After this, after these sessions and after the answers and after the feedback, you build a relationship and you can ask them, okay, great, can you give me a testimony? Because everyone will be happy to give you a testimony. And if it can be in video, great. Cannot be in video, ask them to send you a WhatsApp or message on Messenger, do a print screen, and that is good enough. You can even cover their name. That is good enough for other people to see your results. That is, if you see my clients' results, you will see videos with them as well, interviews, but you will see print screen, loads of print screens, okay? Now you are feeling a little bit more secure about yourself. You feel like, wow, I am doing something. People are really interested in this. Maybe I'm into something. Maybe I'm into a good offer. And with all data, with all fears, with all questions, now comes the simple and easy way to make 10K per month. Sorry, 10K in 6 hours, 10K per month as well. You can run this one time a month and you make 10K per month. No problem, no issue. And you just relax the rest of the time. I was really comfortable on $500. I was really comfortable in asking $500. For me, it was like, pass me the salt. I was not comfortable in asking $5,000. So how can I do a high ticket for $500? And there is a secret and a way to do it. So what I did, I create an intensive where in 6 hours, I was coaching from fighting imposter syndrome, finding people online, leads online, set up your profile to make money, create viral offers, build a community. All this information I'm giving to you, and an intensive will last 6 hours. I like to divide it in 2 days on a weekend. It is a great opportunity to build for people to connect as well. And my intensive, the first one was at 6 and 7 January. The price was $500. And every single person will pay you $500 to know the secrets and details and all the strategies and everything that you have to how to make 10K plus per month. And I start selling at 500, and after few people, I went to 1,000. So you want to create an intensive with between 500 to 1,000. And then you just need to have 20 or 10 people. And if you are searching for people and people had a great coaching session and you ask them on the end, look, if I have an intensive about this, this, and this, is this something that you want to jump in? They will say yes to you. So this is the basic framework. How can you do one time a month, 6 hours of work, and sell $10,000, selling the answers they are looking for? But what I did not put on the title, and is an add-on on this, is you do the intensive. They meet you. They listen to your voice. They listen to your knowledge. They connect with you. They connect with the other people who are vibrating on the same energy. You give them all the knowledge. And what is coming next? What's coming next is you say, okay, my dear souls, you have all the knowledge how to make 10K per month. Imagine then I create a group for 3 months, and this is just my example. You are free to create whatever you want, where we meet 3 times a week. And based in all that you learn on this weekend, we can implement and we can co-create and we can chat and we can make it happen. Because you had no program until now, but because you have the recordings of the intensive, you just drop the recordings of the intensive. If you want to go, you edit the recordings of the intensive, and you have the baseline for your program. You have everything in place for you to start. of course, you can go back and polish. And I'm hosting an intensive in the second weekend of July, what is slightly different from the first intensive. But what I did give to my people assigned to my intensives, or what I give to my people assigned to my intensives, is I allow them to jump in to all my intensives that I have during the year. Why I do that? Point one, I like feedback. Point two, you always guarantee then you have more people, so you don't get scared to just have 2 people. If you just sell an intensive to 2 people, you call that VIP day, and it's all okay. So I'm not just giving you a strategy for you to make 10K in 6 hours. I am telling you how you can do that and then start running a program from scratch with people that are working with you already. And you can even start by asking a better price. And then more success you have, more people join, you raise your prices. And you can even go next level, as I do. If you want success faster, jump in a one-on-one with me, and we do that. And I have a rule that is my rule. It works for me. That is success back guarantee. If we set up, and normally I do this in one-on-ones, if we set up a goal on the beginning of our 3 months together or 6 months together, and you did not reach that goal and you came to all sessions and you are not there yet, we will keep working together without any extra payment. How do you feel about all of this? Drop on the comments. I would love to listen to you. And I hope this is inspiring, saying, now I am going to change the view for gallery. And do anyone has questions? G, can you talk? G says, yeah, ask.
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to know, when I'm setting up the intensive and I do the first one at $497, that ticket will allow the client to have access to every intensive that I do for the rest of the year?
I did that on the first and second intensive. I'm doing that again. The reason why is they are kind of your beta clients, and they can give you lots of feedback for you to make your intensive even better. But you don't need to do it. It was just an add-on for myself. And as well, it was a way for me to, because I'm working with them after, it was a way for me to improve even more my intensive. My intensive, the one who's coming now, is much more juicy than the intensive than I had before. But simple, simple, simple. So, I do, okay, Shani is asking, do you rise and repeat that? So I can never say that. I'll give you an example. So the intensive that I did on the first weekend of January was very focused in how to, the first day was very focused in how getting engagement and engagement and engagement. Today, I have different strategies, and I don't put so much pressure on how much times I post. I have my blueprint, I post 4 times a week, and that is more than enough. Then make us all being here together, and that works for me. So I'm shifting that a little bit because my strategy did shift. So now this time I'm bringing softwares that I use, I'm bringing strategies, I'm bringing the masterclass strategies, the strategy that I do right now, how I do it. So you just adapt if you get feedback from other people or yourself find other things that are more juicy. I hope that did help. I love this. I want you to tell me on the comments how this feels, and I am ready to answer any questions that you have about this. I want to help you create this. So hashtag Rita, and let's jump on a call, because I can give you, or we can co-create your perfect blueprint for your 10K plus in a weekend or per month or even more. Good. I am so excited to be here. Please, Coach G.
All the questions today.
No,
Okay,
please.
the next one I have for you is, you know, the strategy that I'm going to be moving forward to, which is the podcasting, which is so awesome. So I do the podcasting. Then let's say I add in the healing session. So I do a tapping session with them afterwards. When I do the tapping session, so it's the second connection, is this when I invite them to the intensive?
Yeah. Sometimes when you do, and that is another masterclass, but when you do the podcasting strategy, they did observe your work. So they will automatically ask you if you have anything going on. Or sometimes you have on your social media information, then you are going to run an intensive. So they can ask you. If not, you offer them a session and there you pitch your intensive, or you offer them. I don't like the word pitch. You offer your intensive. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Make
Perfect.
sense?
Yeah.
Shauna. Hello.
Chance that I can engage with you, I'm gonna. You know my ish, right? So, what I'm deciding on focusing on is all the things that I do movement and embodiment wise for the female entrepreneur that works from home. So like this world that we're all in. And so I love the idea of an intensive, and I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm just opening myself up for like how to frame that, how to talk to people about it. Like I definitely want to give simple movement practices for abundance, for clarity, for focus, like all these things that I struggle with as an entrepreneur. Like I'm very excited because I'm like, oh, I know these people. I am this person.
I know, and sorry to interrupt you, but I know what you do. We work together. So for me, what comes to my mind and what will make me buy your intensive is the sense of community, sisterhood, the fact that we heal together like we do as well, and the opportunity to take time for yourself, to put yourself first, and to experience your body in ways that you never did.
I love all that. Yeah. Duh. I mean, like you even talked about like the burnout, you know, I've experienced that in big ways. And so it's like prevent the burnout and to build your business sustainably.
Shauna, tell what you do so people understand better what we are talking.
I teach embodiment classes that are booty centric. So we do a lot of twerking and ass shaking. And it's super healing, and it's emotional release, trauma release, but it's also a way to connect to spirit, to really like tap into our sacral and the feminine, to live life from those places and to balance, because so many of us.
So for me, an intensive with you is a ticket from myself, time for myself, and to experience my body in a safe place, to release trauma and preconceived ideas and judgments than we have. It's magical. You know that I'm so in love for what you do, and it's that. So in me, it's much more like a business experience, even though, you know, then I will always deliver some healing on that. But with you, it's expansion.
Yeah.
It's connecting with the goddess in you, with the divinity, whatever. It's so many juicy things.
Yeah.
So many. And women need that. So we need that moments. And like I love to say, it's not a choreography thing. Like, we are not going to do Zumba, right?
Hell no. Yeah, I'm feeling this like because I see so many even if I just focus on coaches, because that's like the world I come from, I see so many coaches that are not paying attention to the embodiment. They're like going after, I mean, I know you teach strategy, but they're like, what's the answer? Tell me what to do. And like, I'm even kind of doing that right now. But but I think so many of us deeply are yearning to do business our way, like in a way that works for us. And we're all designed differently, right? So
it's what I say. We need, like, my job is to find how can we dance together, literally.
yeah,
Because strategies, like, it doesn't work for everyone. Like for G, for example, she works in a totally different thing than me. So during the Dragons, then is the challenge that I did this week, we did need to find points of how can we we make this strategy work for. So 100%, and each intensive can be a healing experience, can be a retreat, can be whatever you want to call it. It's just the concept of hosting one. I don't host, so I think you asked me, I host 6 in 6 months with what, so I wait 6 months because I changed a lot of things and I'm ready. It's going to be 7 months, but I'm ready to host a new one. But you can do it every month.
yeah, no, I'm really seeing the value of doing like a short-term group experience. And
it's what happens is you get an high from that, and people want more.
yeah,
People want more, because in my case, I give you all the strategies in 6 hours, and it's intense and it's happy and it's overwhelming and it's all of this. And then, okay, I want to keep working with Shauna. So you have a door open for 1 session per week or whatever, or a hangout or whatever you want. But for me, these intensives is a way, if you don't want to work too much every week, you spend all your months just connecting with people. You are not selling anything, you are not doing anything, you just connect.
yeah, I like that a lot.
I know you do. I know you do. I think it's a great way. I'm
excited to bring that to the background of these one-on-one sessions that I'm about to do.
Yeah. So for me, each time I go, so now then I have an offer created. So where you are, so where some of you are, what I do when I decide that I'm going to do another one, I use it as a backup. So for example, okay, do you want to jump on 3 months of the Phoenix? Do you want to jump on one-on-ones with you? Or if you are not ready, or it's not on the budget or whatever, jump on an intensive, and it's like an extra offer. If you just want to do that, just do that. Whatever feels right to you. Feels right to you. G.
Thank you.
No, G.
Yeah, no, that sounds so good. A question. You do like the weekly healing circle, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just 1 year today. Today is 1 year.
Is that something that you invite everybody to that you're working with? Or is that something that you do separate from your client work?
I have 2 funny ways. So I have people who are just on the healing circle. What is a different offer? And they have like 1 year up front. They pay for a full year and it's the different price, and you are there and you have access to, I have 2 different groups. No, I mean, 2 different WhatsApp groups is what I mean. But I have, yeah, you can join that. I have some people, Christian, for example, I have some people who are just on that. and because they are not looking for other things. So I still have that split thing, but you know what I do many times is when people are not 100% sure if I'm a good match or if they are ready, I normally invite them to a healing session on Wednesdays, and you always close the sale. So it's always a good tricky. It's always a good tricky way.
All right.
Since you are talking, tell what you do.
Oh, sure. I'm a certified master grief coach, and I specialize in simplifying the emotional chaos in the hearts of beautiful hearts and souls, pretty much. And I do it by having people reclaim their emotional sovereignty.
You are inspirational.
So that's my thing.
Yeah, gee. Okay. Thank you. Do someone have questions? Drop the questions on Facebook if you are watching this. If you want to join the intensive on July, is #intensive, and I'll come back to you. If you want a blueprint to 10K per month, just #Rita, #replay if you are watching this, #everything, because this gives loads of engagement. It's a great way to do this. I love you all, and I see you on next week. Bye-bye.